Hello traders and investors, this is a Bitcoin technical analysis video. Before I begin the video, I would like to ask for your help. This channel has been in consolidation mode for some time and I really need your help to make a higher high. All I'm asking is for likes, shares and comments. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a simple courtesy and it does help me to increase my exposure. Okay? Now let's begin with the TA. We begin with the macro picture. I'm still of the opinion that Bitcoin is in a fourth wave correction, in a complex and prolonged fourth wave correction, which is in the final stages right now. I am expecting a three-wave move, an ABC, A, B, C, and the target is at around 45K. However, I cannot stress enough how important it is that Bitcoin will hold this demand zone with the distal line at 54K and the proximal line at 56K. It is already dipping into this demand zone. It has to get out of this demand zone not lower than 54K. And I will explain why, okay? Because I'm expecting a three-wave move, an ABC, the length of the A wave determines the targets for the continuation. So, in our case, let's say that this A wave terminates at 54K, then the B wave will most likely be a lower high at around 60, let's say 59.5 to 61K. And after that, we will get the C wave, the last flash to the downside. How low can it go? Usually it is brutal, so it could go as low as 47K, and in an extreme case, it can wick below 43K. As long as it doesn't close a weekly candle below 45K, it's good to go, okay? And this will be the end of the correction. And after that, we will see a fifth wave, which will take us to 80K, but 100K is also a possibility. However, if Bitcoin doesn't hold support here, and let's say that it will reverse at 51.5, which is the 50% of the daily wick, okay, let me draw it again, excuse me. Let's say that the A wave terminates at 51.5. In that case, we will need to revise the targets for wave B and C, and we will get a lot lower targets because the B wave max will be at around 60K, and then we can expect at the best case scenario, really the best case scenario, 45, but it could go lower, it could go to 43, and in an extreme flash, it could go even lower to around 38K, which is in line with the 200-week EMA. However, as I explained in the previous video, we have a time factor for the correction, and we have the price factor for the correction. If this scenario materializes, continuation in the fifth wave will become unlikely, and in that case, we will simply be in a prolonged, I shouldn't say correction period, it will be a prolonged downtrend, and it could possibly take Bitcoin to a lot lower prices. It is a scenario that I don't want to contemplate because it really is a doomsday scenario and there is no point in getting into this right now, okay? So all eyes on this demand zone. Today we have the non-farm payroll and unemployment data at 12:30 UTC. The data by itself is meaningless, first because they are cheating, and then because it doesn't really change anything in the macro picture, but the market maker uses these announcements to create volatility in the market. So expect volatility and hold off on any trades until after the announcement. What I am looking for right now, this is the 1 hour chart. The 56 level didn't hold, as you can see. Bitcoin is inside a parallel channel, and I will be looking at 54.8 or 54.5 for a possible support. And if I will see a reaction, I will enter a long trade with my stop loss below 54k. Of course, all my trades are transparent, the winners and the losers on my Twitter profile. The links are in the bio, so feel free to visit my Twitter profile. Thank you very much for your time, for your likes and shares. It helps a lot. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.